All right, BCL Industries, that's the stock on our focus. Post delivering quite a good set of numbers in their Q2. Their Ebitda as well did jump up. Profitability as well came in higher. And the profit number was looking very, very good. And additionally, the company bagged an order from BPCL for around 25 million litres of ethanol. To discuss this and more, we're joined by Mr. Rajendra Mittal, the MD of the company. Hi, Mr. Mittal. Thanks so much, sir, for joining in. Well, everyone's been talking about this ethanol story for the last couple of months or so. Give us some basic details, sir. When will your ethanol production start? What is the quantity that you're looking to dispatch? And what about the pricing?
Good afternoon, everybody. So that the ethanol, we have got a 200 KLPD plant. That means we have to manufacture 6.6 crore liters of ENA per annum from our present plant. Half of the capacity has now been converted to manufacture ethanol. And we have already received an LOI to supply 3.04 crore liters of ethanol for the year 2018 and 19. The supplies will commence from the 15th of December, and we have to complete the quantity by 30th November 2019. The pricing factor of ethanol as vice versa is ENA is about 18% higher. And with this, there is another hidden factor that we'll be able to realize the same kind of price as of ethanol for ENA also. Since there will be quite a large quantity of ENA manufacturers have already diverted themselves for the manufacture of ENA. And with this, we hope to do much better in the distillery section in the coming year.
You're saying ENA prices will also go up according to you?
Definitely. That has already jumped about 8%. We have the prices in September and November we are getting is that there is a 8% jump because this capacity, half of the capacity has been converted into the supply of ethanol where the price is very attractive. And there is a long-lasting orders from this reputed company, oil marketing company.
Right. So you've already got an order, coming back to the ethanol bit of the business, you've already got an order for 3.04 lakh.
Yes, crore liters.
Crore liters.
3.04 crore liters.
Crore liters, yes. Okay. Yes. Out of the total capacity of 3.3 lakh crore?
No, out of the total capacity of 6.6 crore liters.
Okay. So what about for the remaining?
Remaining will be manufacturing ENA. Rest about 3.55 crores liter will be the part of the ENA, the potable alcohol.
Okay, all right. We'll get back to the operational part of the business, Mr. Mittal. But even a real estate business that started to contribute in the past quarter, give us a sense of what is the real estate inventory that you have, what is the land bank out there, and also what is the interest, because I believe you're looking at even reducing your interest costs. So what is the debt in your books?
Let's talk about the real estate part of it. The company has got a 2 fully developed project and there is no debt on these projects. And the inventory ready for possession is more than 100 crores. And this quarter, this half year, we have been able to realize about 27 crores out of that. So the inventory is in the shape of these plots, the built-up villas, the flatted accommodation. These are the 3 parts, but these are fully complete and we don't have any debt against these projects. Regarding the total debt on the company is around 200 crores. So we hope to reduce the debt in about 2-3 years by monetizing the inventory in the real estate sector.
Okay, can you tell us what is the value of your real estate inventory?
Inventory is more than 100 crores.
Okay, and how soon will you monetize it and get the money in?
I think we should be able to monetize the entire things within a span of 2 to 3, maybe 3 years.
Within 3 years, all right. So you're saying that your debt will become half?
That will be even less than half because we are paying the regular installments for a long-term loan which we had taken for the expansion of the distillery. So that installments are already going on and we'll be able to reduce our liability by 100 crores.
You know, Mr. Mittal, you have this agro-processing business, you've got your grain-based business as well, there's a real estate piece as well. At some point of time, would you consider just separating all these 3 businesses? Which shareholder wants to go for the agro-based theme, they can go for that. For real estate, they can go for that. And also the grain-based, you know. So, would you consider demerging the business?
No, at present, we don't have any plans as of now because all these agro-processing industries, they are interlinked.
Okay.
And the government policies at present that increasing the MSP of the edible oil seed and the to the farmers to increase to double the farmer incomes in near future. So we see a great scope in the entire integrated unit, and at present we don't have any plan to disintegrate, to separate the business. Except we don't have any plans to go for a real estate. Only the two projects which we have already developed, and we don't have any debt on that, except to monetize them and put the money back into the system.
Okay. And finally, if you could just tell us, share some revenue growth projections as well as on your margins. Now that, ethanol is obviously giving you higher realizations, what will the financials of the company look like in FY19 and 20?
I think the Ebidta in the distillery section, which is about 13% at present, is likely to touch 20% because the prices of ethanol has been increased by the government by 18%. The realization of 40 rupees per litre will be fetching a price of 47.13 rupees per litre, and plus we don't have to incur any marketing expenses on this part because the LOIs are already been there, so this will be another 15-20 paisa per litre which we spend on marketing. That will also be reduced. So we hope to do much much better as compared to the current year in the 19-20 year, because the major impact of this ethanol will be reflected in the year FY 19-20.
Okay, all right. I can see, Mr. Mittal, that your shareholding has increased from around 55% to around 60% promoter shareholding. You issued some warrants, or did you buy from the open market?
No, we didn't buy from the open market. We issued preferential shares to the promoters of the company, and to the tune of
at what price?
75 rupees.
75.
Last year we issued.
And you have converted all of it?
Those are convertible.
So you have converted some part of that, but is there more shares that you want to convert?
More shares, it will be coming the next year.
How much?
After the 50.
How much are you diluting your base, sir? That is the point I'm trying to get.
Sorry, I can't get you.
How much will you be diluting the base, the total number of shares that you'll be issuing to yourself? It's already gone from...
50 lakh shares. About two-thirds already been issued, one-third is still pending.
Okay. All right.
Okay. All right. Mr. Mittal, we'll leave it at that. Thanks so much for joining in. So that is BCL Industries for you. The big play is, of course, the ethanol production, how that will ramp up. The company said that they will start production by the 15th of December, and they've already got a letter of interest or an order for their ethanol business. High realizations, which is what the entire play is.